Okay, guys, it is time for plan and prep. I feel like we just did this for July and it's time for August already. So, Shay and I have been working on a few things to kind of end summer with the bang. Because we didn't want to jump right into back to school already because we're still ending our summer. Lots of people are still doing summer things, so we thought we'd continue somewhat with this summer theme. Um, we will go over kind of the Word document, or I should say, Shay will go over kind of the Word document that goes along with the graphics. And then I have an action calendar ready to go. Um, and we will pin this all like always at the top of Posh Cruise in the featured section. Do remember, and I know this isn't for August, but we are ending our 3 month consistency bingo challenge. Um, I hope to get once everybody turns in their bingo cards, the people that have gotten entered into playing, I'm gonna put in a group message to pick the night that we'll play bingo. I did end up having to schedule an out of town the 12th through the 16th, so we'll have to find a Sunday. Evenings is usually works well for people to do the bingo challenge, but make sure you're finishing that up. I have those prizes ready to go. So we will do our team bingo challenge in August. So just heads up with that. Other than that, Shay, you could probably kick off with the graphics and then I'll go through the action calendar if you want.
Okay. I don't know if you want me to share my screen
You
with
kind
my
of
Word document or not. Um,
totally up to you, babe. Otherwise, we can just chat
why don't
again.
I just read through what I wanted to read through first, and then we'll go from there. So for August, I'm going to read through a bit of the Word document that we created. That way, you guys get an idea of what's going on, but also so I don't restate the same things over again. Um, the idea, like Shalene said, summer's not over yet. It's one more adventure, one more memory, one more chance to do everything before we do the switch over to fall. So, to welcome August, we reflect back on our summer. We did some storytelling through simple showcasing of our products. June, we invited everybody on outdoor adventures, while July, we encouraged them to dream about relaxing summer vacations. This month, we're going to slow it down a little bit and make the most of every remaining moment we have as summer ends and we go back to school routines, changing of the seasons, and all the busy schedules that everybody has, rather than just rushing into fall. So this reminds us that there's still time for one more adventure, one more memory, and one more opportunity to care for ourselves and just do a few little things to wind things down. So the story behind August is it's centered around the idea of summer isn't over. Many of our customers have spent the last few months enjoying vacations, family activities, backyard gatherings, and time outdoors. At the same time, many families are starting to shift their attention towards school shopping, college preparations, tighter schedules, and more mindful spending. Everybody's been spending on vacations all summer long. So this month allows us to meet the customers exactly where they are. Rather than encourage them to purchase more simply because products are retiring, we're focusing on helping them rediscover affordable self-care options that naturally fit into the final weeks of summer. Our conversations should feel encourageable, relatable, and lifestyle focused. The products simply become part of those moments. Throughout August, we'll be highlighting a variety of last chance favorites, products that many customers may not realize are still available. Because these products are available only while supplies last, they often don't receive the same attention as regularly stocked items. August gives us an opportunity to gently reintroduce these hidden favorites without creating pressure or urgency. Instead, we're going to focus on helping customers rediscover the products that allow them to continue caring for themselves while making thoughtful purchasing decisions. You can also remind customers during this time that they can maximize their savings even more through buy five, get one free, everyday lower pricing, perks rewards on qualifying purchases, lower shipping rates, and so much more that we've been talking about in the month of July. So the philosophy of our storytelling is the goal is to not sell products, it's to celebrate the final weeks of summer while naturally weaving self-care into everyday moments. Let's ex- let the experiences lead the conversation and allow the products to become part of the story where they naturally fit. When customers connect with the experience first, the products feel like helpful companions rather than sales pitches. Note to all of you that the way we set this up is so you guys can utilize the items that work best for you. You do not have to follow the storyline. You do not have to follow the themes. These are available to you to use as you wish. Not everybody's going to have every last chance product. We've highlighted every last chance product subtly, but you can also work with whatever you have and share as much as you want. Let me remember how to share my screen and I will get you guys a visual of these graphics so you can understand what we are referring to. Do you see my screen, Shalane? So on the screen, you're going to see all of our graphics. This one being an intro into the month for our summer bucket list, where you're going to see it highlight each of our weekly themes. We've got pool days and beach days, camping and campfire nights, back to school refresh, and one last summer hurrah. Those are going to be the weekly themes. In those weekly themes, we're going to have the same Sunday intro. You'll have your Monday interactive. You'll have a Tuesday you led day. Wednesday will be a ingredient focus. This is where we chose to highlight 4 key products that focused on the weekly theme. And then you can choose to, on Thursday and Friday, those are both you led days, but if it's easier for you not to go live or share a reel, you have the option to share any of the 4 products as a last chance favorite product and go as into a deep dive of information on those. And then on Saturday down here, you have your bucket list checkpoint where you can recap your week, introduce your next week, and gently change your focus from week to week. As you see, we've got all of the products listed here. Again, we just touched on all of them on the Wednesday, so everybody gets to see a brief little bit about each product that's in the last chance section. You get to highlight which ones you want. So if you don't have coconuts about you because it went off the site and then just came back on the site, if you don't have word of mouth because it's not one that you ever wanted to try, or you just ran out, you can talk about the products as you know them or share them as you've heard people talk about them, but don't feel obligated to talk about anything more than what you have experience with. Just try to touch one product a week. That way you can stay with the same focus and flow that you've been doing the last few months if you've been following these flows that we've been sharing with you. Each week you'll see the graphics change from your beach theme to your camping theme, followed by your refresh theme, which yes is a bit more back to school, but does not have to stay as just back to school. It can be just everybody in an entirety refreshing and recapping their season and then moving on to the last summer hurrah, just finishing off your camping and summer themes, working into your fall scenarios. Anything I may have missed there, Shalene?
No, no, I really, really like this. I think it gives us something different every week to kind of talk about. And for most of us, we probably have seen, heard, experienced one of those last chance items. The other thing to consider, you guys, and it's we're not new to this, that we don't have a lot of new stuff. There's a lot of changes. So this allows us to focus kind of on, it's not new, but it's bringing to the forefront a product we haven't talked about for a while. There are a few we've talked about, like Honey Honey, just because it's super popular. But these
Right.
will kind of help us focus on things that we see, they may not have seen or haven't seen in a long time. So we we're excited to do this kind of different kind of theme like this. And again, like Shay said, the items that you have at home, focus on those. The ones that you love, focus on those. I don't typically use what's that? The slow shave thing, but there's lots of
Taking it slow.
people, yeah, taking it slow, but there's lots of people that love that. So I may not per se talk a lot about that on my ULED days, but it is something that if I haven't talked a lot about and decide to talk about, it may pique some interest of people that would be interested in it. Because not everybody likes what I like, and I don't like what everybody else likes. So always
It just
remember
weaves
that.
into that story naturally.
Yes, for sure. Okay, so again, so I am opening to our action calendar. This has been uploaded in PDF form and in just regular photo. I chose to have corn as the back banner because I am from Iowa, and one of the biggest things in August is corn is ready, and everybody's buying and eating sweet corn. It's just the big thing. So I did make the background this little cute corn guy. Doesn't kind of go with our theme, with our graphics, but hey, you get what you get and don't throw a fit. Um, okay, so for August, one more adventure, one more memory, one more chance. Again, you guys, when I set up the action calendar, these are things that you can consider doing on a daily basis. The whole thing is to touch your business. Do something for your business every single day. Whether it is creating a reel, doing a post, connecting with people, doing something for your business every day is going to help you move it forward. No matter what's going on in the industry or perfectly posh right now, if they see you and they see you sharing, um, they don't know the difference of what's new, what's not new. So just keep doing those things. I carried over from this last month in July, we had success strategies that we focused on in July. And it was pretty much every week we went through a different thing that's changed in our website. So, with that said, even though we did that last week, I still get questions from advocates. And if I'm still getting questions from advocates, then I know my customers or our customers aren't knowing the information either. So, if you look through the Sunday themes on the action calendar, there's week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and it's just reiterating again the things that have changed. Connect and educate. Help 5 customers understand one website change. Okay, one website change. Do they know you are the perfectlyposh.com right now? Do they know we are a buy 5, get 1 free? Do they know they can earn perks? You can pick any of the things we've been featuring and talking about and use that as connection points with your old customers, social media posts, just connections in general. And then again, week 2, share and serve, personally connect with 5 customers you haven't talked with this summer. Again, it's going back to, it's been busy. People have a lot going on. So if you can go to your loyal customer list, go through that. Who haven't you talked to in a while? Who do you need to connect with? And just see how they're doing. Just authentically continuing that relationship. Week 3, reset and refresh, review your customer list. Who needs a follow up? Who hasn't ordered recently? Same thing. Who haven't I talked to about the website changes? If you've been here long enough and you had customers that love to buy 5, get 1 free, have you made sure they saw that special? And then week 4, finish strong, reach back out to anyone who showed interest in last chance products. So again, just reiterating the connection, the showing up, the changes that we've had, the relationship building throughout the month of August. Along with that, just reiterating some of the like Tuesday testimonial Tuesdays we've worked with a lot before. We haven't done a lot of that. Maybe you're picking one of those last chance items and you have a great testimonial on it personally, or a customer does. I know we have shared lots of testimonials. I think they're in the album section for some of these products you can go back and use. What's in it Wednesday, feature one of the ingredients, talk about all the ingredients and how they fit into the pool week or the camping week. Why would we pick that ingredient to feature? Um, Again, once you print this off and look at it, you'll see how it goes along with our August story guide, planning your work, working your plan, and the last chance sales. So yeah, so we'll go from August to September, which September's typically a little bit more fall focused. And then into October. So before you know it, you guys, we're gonna be in October, November, and December, which is our Christmas selling season. I know I need to plug my ears because I don't want to say that. But yeah, Christmas selling season will be here before you know it. Um, Anything I missed on that? Any questions on that?
I don't think so, Shalene. I think you got everything covered. It's kind of a reiteration of the things that we featured this past month in July for the website, and going forward with a new angle on sharing our products. So I think that was pretty much all it really was, and just making sure that we continue with that 5x5 and staying connected and moving forward and keeping the consistency to keep us building our business. That way we are ready for the bigger selling season when it does hit, because it will hit fast and quick.
Yeah, for sure. And then the only other thing, because we have had some newer people jump in, let me just reiterate. Let me get rid of this and get rid of this. Um, on Posh Crew, if you are newer, what we try to do up here in the featured section is this is your August feature of the month thread. So this gives you ideas of what you could say, what you could post, where the graphics fit in, like Shay just talked about. The action calendar is here. I will be putting up a finished bingo boards where you will be posting your finished bingo boards. But we will get the graphics up here, get the graphics pinned. I also do an email out to everybody so everybody gets the information. If you go to the files section, you can do your feature of the week story threads here, and also the action calendar for August. It says the hearts calendar. I turned it into corn cobs. So that again is all here on Posh Crew for you to grab those resources. I will upload the plan and prep into this, and that will also go out in email. Hi, Crystal. I know Crystal's been working a lot. It's nice to see your face.
Yes, I will get those graphics up today as well. We were
Yeah.
just making some fine tuning earlier this morning, so I think I'm ready. I just didn't have the time to get it before we came live here.
You're totally fine. And I will get this uploaded and put on Posh Crew up in the featured section. And please let us know if you have questions. We're just going to keep moving forward, doing the best we can to keep communication open and help you guys the best that we can. So thank you for joining us today. And we will see you over on Posh Crew.